What's good, y'all? It's your boy John back here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Today is actually Wednesday, June 1st, and I'm here for another Wonder Woman update, but I also have some footage from yesterday that I'm going to begin this update with. So let's start with that, and we'll go from there.
So I'm not going to talk too much on this update because I actually don't have my mic with me. So kind of just going to let the footage speak for itself. But as you can see here, they've got two pieces of track installed now for the drop. All they have is that final piece to top it off, which should be done today. So I'm going to stick around to make sure we capture that. But I just want to show you guys what it looks like from here by the bumper cars. Just another quick shot from here by the barbecue restaurant. The piece of track seems to almost be supported on its own, still being attached or being supported by the crane as we speak, but they should be removing that soon, and then they'll be using the crane, obviously, to pick up the final piece to top it off. Just a shot from over here by close to Riddler's exit. I want to show you the pieces of track that they've got installed for the drop. The nearly vertical drop, actually, I believe it's like 87 degrees from what I remember. But yeah, good to see them get this done. There's two guys working on actually the plate in between the two pieces of track where they meet, right there. And there's another guy at the top, I believe, securing it to the saddle at the top of the the idler and head up there. Here's another look at the drop from closer to Riddler's exit, just to give you a better perspective of that near vertical drop right there. See those guys still working on that center plate, or I mean that plate between the two pieces of track right there. Shouldn't be long before they're done, and then they finish up at the top and remove the crane. Some guys also, you could see, working on part of the catwalk as well, getting that hand railing installed and working their way up to the top of the lift hill. Wanted to give you guys a quick look at the newly installed fence. I was covering it I think it was a couple weeks ago when they put the supports in, but they finally finished it, so just wanted to show you guys the completed fence. They're getting ready to remove the straps from the piece of track, and it's fully supported on its own now. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up right now as soon as they do that. You can see a lot of the workers here gathering around the final piece of track, getting it prepped to be hoisted next. It looks like they will be doing it today, so I'm gonna stick around. Okay, so now one of the workers is up there as we speak, removing the straps from the piece of track. It is fully supported on its own as of now. Let's see if they remove the crane from here, but you can definitely see that it's on its own. Next step is to get that final piece of track installed on, to top off this coaster at its highest point. So I'm going to stick around and I'll pick back up when that happens. Just a closer shot of that piece of track that's finally on its own. See the worker getting the straps out the way right now.
So picking up over here from in front of the DC Universe area, I now have my mic with me, so it should sound a bit better. But what I want to show off is obviously where we're at as far as the drop and lift hill goes. We just need that one final piece to top it off still. Not sure if that's going to go up today. I've been hearing that there's some issues with one of the plates that's connecting the pieces of track up there. So once they get that going, I'm sorry, once they fix that situation or get, maybe another piece to replace it, I don't think that piece is going to be going up, piece of track. But I want to move over here to this section now, and you'll see that they've about halfway done with the turnaround. They've added probably 2 to 3 pieces right here. I think probably 2. And then it's starting to turn right here. And then it looks like they got maybe 3 to 4 more pieces before they can connect it right to there. So let's say 3 to 4 pieces here. And then that final piece, let's go back over here, up there. So we'll say about 4 to 5 pieces left of track. And they're done with the complete layout. So taking a look even closer inside, you might be able to see some of the track that they've got stored over there, ready to go up. Also, another thing to take note of is the old entrance sign to Green Lantern is now being, they're putting the restructured as we speak. There's a couple guys over there. You might not be able to see them, but you can definitely tell that they've got some walls up now, or what, some type of board or something up on there to start reshaping that entrance sign to be the Wonder Woman entrance sign. Hey, you want to go on the one? Looking over here at the station, not too much has changed. It's ready for final paint. And looking in over to coming out of the station, looks like they've got all the drive tires they need installed. I've been seeing a lot of guys coming in and out of the station, so a lot of work is probably going on inside of there that we can't see from here, but just wanted to let you guys know. I'm going to go head over to the south side of the project here soon and see what we can see over there. Also, really quickly, nothing really going on with Wonder Woman, or the old Wonder Woman, I should say, which is now Teen Titans. Really quickly, wanted to just pick back up over here at the piece of track that they're currently working on. It looks like it's attached to the other piece of track, but I don't think it's yet attached to the saddle right here in this support. So it's still being held by the crane, I believe. The lines do look a little slack, but I believe it's still being supported by the crane. It looks like they're trying to get the angle on it a little bit more. And yeah, once they get that done, they'll go ahead and secure it to the harness right there. And we'll see if they go and put on another piece of track. Here's just an even closer look. The guy's working on that piece of track. I'm not going to talk too much, just want to give you guys a better look. So picking up over here, after the guys have fully installed the drop, I want to get a close-up of it. I was kind of waiting for the sun to go down a little bit more, but kind of got to go soon. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like right now. Also, there's a few guys working on the catwalk section up there in the mid-course brake run. I'm going to try and get closer to see exactly what they're doing, but it looks like they're working on the railing still. Okay, so quickly picking up over here by the barbecue restaurant. what I wanted to show off is that there's a lot of components installed now for that mid-course. You can see some of the wiring right there and some of the hoses, as well as some other components installed underneath. You see some conduit and whatnot over there. And they're basically getting this ready to be programmed. And that's a good sign that they're going to be done over in this south section, and then they're just going to focus on completing the north. Still waiting on the one piece, obviously, to top off, this roller coaster, but that'll be any day now, I'm sure, as soon as they receive the piece they need. But here's another good look at the drop from this angle before I go to the next clip. So picking up over here by the exit of Riddler's again, I wanted to show off what the drop is looking like from a zoomed in perspective. Now that I have my other camera. Yeah, it's actually, I gotta say, it actually looks a little bit taller than I was expecting it to be compared to Riddler's. They almost appear to be at the same height, even though they're not. They're about 30-foot difference between the two. But if you look at them from here, they almost look very similar. So I'm actually pretty impressed with this drop. Then also I want to show off the components that they've got going on the mid-course brake run from here. There's also a compressor they've installed down below that I'm going to show you guys in a second here. Another thing I want to talk about, while I'm over here, there's been a few people that are actually looking at different angles. It looks like they're going to be filming the commercial soon, or they're getting at least the shots that they're going to use for the commercial. I don't really want to film them because they're with some people, from the park as well that might not want to be filmed. So I'm not going to film them, but I'm going to let you guys know that they are here looking, at what they're going to do and getting ideas for either what's going to be the commercial, most likely the commercial, or maybe like the promo video or something like that. So picking up over here, I just wanted to show off the emergency staircase that they have now completed. Actually, you can see all the railings have been installed now. Sorry for that. But yeah, you can see all the railings have been installed all the way from the top to bottom. Looks like they've got everything done as well at the top for the railings up there. You see up there, they're all done as well. Picking up over here really quickly, just wanted to show, where they installed the motor, but you can also see some of the gearing for the chain that's well balanced. Let's wait for Riddlers to go by real quick. Alright, yeah. Now they got some more components done. Sorry, 1 second. Alright, so yeah, more components over there installed for the lift hill, and not sure when the chain's going to be installed, but I'll try and cover that when that happens, because that's a pretty cool process to watch. But yeah, just wanted to show that off. So picking up over here by closer to the exit of Riddler, just want to show off the piece of the turnaround that they're currently installing, and the pieces that they have installed are kind of hard to see. But you can definitely see the piece that they're working on right there. Looks to be almost installed. Looks like there's a lot of slack on the crane, so it's almost supported on its own, just there for safety measures. I'm going to head back over to the north side in a little bit and try and see if they're going to wrap it up or they're going to do something else. All right, just picking up over here real quick. Just want to show off that final piece of track that is going to be installed with the flag on top. You can clearly see it here. There you go. There's a better look at the piece itself. That's going to be the final piece that goes on top of the drop and lift hill. Okay, so one final shot of the turnaround here. It looks like this is probably going to be the last piece of the day. It is getting late. I will be here for a little bit more, so if they do end up putting up another piece, I'll make sure to cover it. But this looks like it'll be the last piece of the day. And yeah, they have about 3, 4 more over here, and then they will have the final piece to top it off with. So I just wanted to quickly talk about Lex Luthor. It's going to be open most likely Saturday, from what I've been hearing. So a lot of you have been asking me about that, and I can give you the answer now. It's going to be Saturday. They've been testing all week. They've also been training staff to run it, so I can definitely tell you it's going to open Saturday. If not Saturday, really soon, but I would just say Saturday to be safe. That's going to wrap up today's update. I'll be back at the park tomorrow as well as Friday to make sure we cover the coaster being complete. It could honestly be complete by Friday, so I'm gonna make sure to stick around and cover everything that's happening. I appreciate everybody tuning in as always. Thank you so much for all the love, comments, and support, and for also sticking around, throughout this entire process. This thing is also, almost coming to a wrap, and so it's kind of bittersweet because it's been fun covering it, but there's still a bunch of updates to come, at least for this project, but it is coming towards the closing or towards the end, So, anyways, yeah, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I'll be back, like I said, tomorrow and Friday. So expect an update probably Friday, unless they top it off tomorrow. I'll put out another one tomorrow. Yeah, until then, this is John, and this has been your theme park ERT.